Howdy folks, welcome to episode 50. Yeah, we're gonna get going here. We're gonna see if we can get this to happen this time. I think we just went around the corner way too fast or whatever, so, and then tried to slam on the brakes. So I think we can actually do this. Or I went too slow. I think that's what it was, is I went too slow around the corner and then had to pull really hard to try to get everything moving again. So, but we got around it the first time, so we'll be all right. All right, so let's go make sure that the switch is in the right place. These are moved down to the bridge, and the switch is set up. Okay, yep, we are all good. All right. So we should be able to bring this. Should be able to bring this up the hill like we did last time. I'm not sure how much. I'm curious how much regulator. That's probably what I need to know, is how much regulator I needed in order to get around that corner in the first place. I think the biggest thing was I was trying to go too slow because I was trying not to overshoot the hill. The crest of the hill, and so I think as long as I don't yeah, there we go, let's turn it down a little. But yeah, as long as I don't do that, I think I'll be okay. So I think I need to keep it, yeah, like this. There we go. I think we needed to keep it at I don't remember the exact amount. I think it was like 70% or something like that once we hit that 6% hill. I think we're just going to try to go around and get it to stop. So the other thing I want to do real quick here, I want to get this window open. There we go, open controls. I want to get this window open so that we can, yeah, let's get this thing out of the way. Get this thing out of the way. I want to be able to, yeah, I want to be able to switch the brakes on these and stuff real fast. So that's the plan on that. We'll be able to switch the brakes on so that when we get over that hill, that we can get this thing to stop, because it's not going to stop right away. So if we do that, yeah, see. So if I go like this, if I bring that back up, yeah, okay, good. All right. So that's the plan, is once we get over the crest of that hill, I want to start slamming on the brakes on everything and get the brakes on the cars. So, see if we can do it this time. And I think we want to watch from that direction once we get there. We want to be on the inside of the curve so we can see the whole thing. All right, so it's coming up. This is way too zoomed in. I'm not sure why it decided to do that. I must have hit the scroll button. Scroll wheel on the mouse. Alright, so we're going to keep going until we get around start getting around that corner. Because I know it's going to try to slow down once the bulk of this gets onto this 6% here. So let's see if we can get this to go. There it is. There's 2 cars. 3 cars, yeah, see, they're going to hit that 6% there. See if we can keep it moving around this. All right. And I think what I really should do is hit the reverser, right? All right, here we go. Is that it? Aw, man. Really? You're really going to do that? It's really going to do that. Is it backing up now? It's actually... okay. I know what we're going to do. So we're going to go like... Let me see. We're going to go like this. We're going to let the brake off a little bit. A little bit. because we want to be able to stop before we get too far. Let me see. These are all pushing downhill, aren't they? I think they are. Yeah. They're all pushing downhill. So what we want to do is we want to get... Nope, not that way. We want to do it the other way. There we go. Okay, can we keep it stopped? Almost. Okay, we need a little bit of regulator to keep it from rolling forward. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and we're going to hit all these brakes. We're going to put all the brakes on these, on all the cars. This is our brake man is running back and forth, right? Okay, and then we're going to turn off the regulator because we should be able to, yeah, we should be able to do this now. All right, so the other thing I want to do is I want to get this other engine backed up because we're going to need room over here. So we're going to need to put fuel in this thing too, I'm sure. Yep, okay. All right, so let's back this one up. There we go. And there we go. Get this thing backed up a little bit more. A little bit more. And that should be about good enough. All right. Okay, so that one is going to stay there. I need to fix the reverser. I'm going to get in that and go the wrong way and go right off the track. You know that's going to happen. Okay, so we're going to put this one on this track. So let's do that if we can. Here we go. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to disconnect this too. So we're just going to disconnect. And then we're going to put this one on the other track. So we'll get it up over past this, past the switch here. All right, there we go. We're good. And let's go like this, and we need to flip this switch. So let's get zoomed out a little bit here too. Okay, we'll flip that switch. I wish you could see on the thing which way the which pins were on. if the UI would show which pins were on which thing, right? It'd be kind of nice. A little bit more. A little bit more. All right, and then we should be good here. Okay, so our engines are set there. I didn't turn on the speed running. I need to do that. I need to turn on the run speed in case in case something goes wrong, right? Okay, we're going to flip that switch. We're going to jump on these, and we're going to start. You know what we need to do is we need to get... Let's go check. Let's go check real quick. And we can do that on the map, too. Let's go like this. And we'll go here. Let's go check. Okay, this one does not have any pins or anything. The brakes are on all of these, right? Yep, okay. We set the brakes on like pretty much all of them. Yep, almost. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. We're going to teleport here. And we're going to start with this one. And we're going to... Why are we on that? Oh, that's because we did the open controls on that one. Oh, here, open controls on this. All right, so we want to let off the front first, right? And then we want to let off the next one. Whoops. The next one. Oh, we're clicking this one, that's why. Here, click this one. There we go. 2 brakes. 3 brakes. Now, I don't know if the brakes are proportional to the... whoops, I keep doing that. I don't know if the brakes are proportional to the weight of the cars. Like if the brakes on these have more stopping power than the brakes on the other cars. It looked like 2 of them was enough to stop everything, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like 2 of them is just about enough to stop everything. That is, okay, that is going the right way. All right. Yeah, no, it looks like we can get away with just using 2. The second one. Okay, so let's go like this. Let's bring that one down to 50%. We'll get some speed going here. We'll see what we can do. We can go maybe 3-4 miles an hour, right? Or 10, right? Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Is that going to bring it down? It's going to bring it down a little bit. It's going to bring it down just a little bit. That looks pretty good. Yeah, okay, cool. So we need to just give it about that, right? Our slope is changing all the time because we didn't do a constant slope down this because we wanted to be able to just make our way around the whatever the natural hillside was. So yeah, it's basically the amount of brake we need is going to change as this goes. All right. We're getting a little bit more speed here. And then what we can do is we can get the rest of the cars onto here. We can get the rest of the cars and we'll just put them on the rail on the downside of the hill, and that should be sufficient to get everything the way we need it to be. All right, we're going to slow down some more. We need to see if we're going to need more brake to stop, or if we're going to be able to let it up on the other one. I mean, this is about the right speed for connecting, maybe a little bit slower once we get there, but yeah. Looks like we've got it. Okay. Let's go like this. 1.4, is it staying at 1.4? It looks like it's, yeah, looks like it's staying at 1.4. 1.3. All right, let's give it a little bit. Give it a little bit of more juice here, right? There we go. I want to be able to see this when we're coming in. There we go. All right. 2.4. The thing is, I don't want to hit these really hard because, yeah, it looks like that's going to be about right. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to knock them off the track because those other cars are really light. You know what I mean? Let's get a little bit of speed going here. There we go. Yeah, it's just once it gets going, once it breaks that friction, it goes a lot more. And then the other ones are going to resist and that whole deal. So we just need to be careful here. There we go. We're driving it with the brakes. All right, let's bring it to a stop. There we go. All right, so let's do this. We're going to bring all of these. We're going to put the brakes on all of these. Whoops. I guess we can do it that way too, huh? There we go. We want the brakes on all of these so that whatever force is going to hit these other ones is not, yeah, it's not going to transfer through as much to that. Okay, so we should be okay to go on that. So let's run back up here and we'll get our other cars and we'll put them on the track and let them run. We need to figure out how much brake we can give them that will let them, let's see. Can I go back here and put on the brakes on these, right? So let's go like this. Let's put the brakes on all these. Open controls. All right. See, the 4 of them are still connected. 3 and 4. Okay, so all those have the brakes on. This one, we're going to open the controls. We're going to put the brakes on. All right. So let's go over here. And we don't need to detach them in order to re-rail them. But I think we do need to make sure before we get... there's one other thing I needed to do. I should have just teleported up, huh? Let's check and see... Let's see if our... I almost hit escape there. You almost had a drink, right? So we're going to put stuff on the front as we come down. This is going to be our procedure for this. So we need to make sure the front of whatever is coming down is... Well, that was interesting. Okay. We're going to make sure the front has a thing on it. So we're going to go like this. Re-rail. You got to wonder how the crane would get up here to do that, don't you? Right? All right. And then we're going to put on the front. Now we can send just this one down by itself. Actually, I think what we can do is instead of doing that, we'll just put all these together, right? There we go. And let's get this. Because then if we screw up on our re-railing, it's not such a big deal, right? There we go. All right. Let's get the next one. Re-rail. We're bringing the crane down. The crane would have to be able to get off the track, wouldn't it? You'd think, right? You'd think the train would have to be able to come off the track in order to do all this stuff. All right, let's go like this. Because these are sturdy enough that they're not gonna, yeah. Here, let's go like this. These are sturdy enough cars that they're not gonna have the same falling off the track issue. See, these are already even still on the track. All right, let's go like this. There we go. And we'll put that on here. There we go. All right, I think we're going to need... No, I think actually we're okay. All right. I don't think we'll need... I don't need to finish that. Yeah. All right. Just lost 8 more subscribers. Okay. Let's get this on there. There we go. Okay, so the brakes are on all of these. We need to make sure that we have a thing on that one. All right, because we're going to hook the fronts of these. Unless we're going to re-rail those and turn them around, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so we're going to do the same sort of deal. Why don't we, before we do this, we're going to save the game. Slot 2. We're going to save the game so we don't have big issues. Oh, that's what we need to do is... Can we go like this and then open controls? There we go. And we're going to release this, this. There we go. All right. Get a little bit of speed going here. And we'll get that one braking again. 2 of them braking. Okay. There we go. 3 of them braking. Looks like that's going to be sufficient. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. I know we had 2.5 of them before, and that was, or 1.5 of them, and that was getting away from us a little bit. So we'll let 1.5 run here for a little bit. There we go. Because it gets a little bit steeper right here, but then it gets shallow again. We just need, we don't have as much space We don't have as much room to spare this time, so we need to be careful about how fast we let this thing get moving. Right? Okay, so we're at 4.4. Because I don't want to have to re-rail stuff on the side of this mountain. It's not the same. It's totally not the same deal. All right. Getting close. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like 4.3 from here, does it? Okay, let's go like this. We're going to come into here. And we're going to go back here again. And we're going to do this. Nope, it looks like it's going to slow down on its own, isn't it? Okay. Looks like it's going to slow down just enough on its own. Okay. Bring this down a little bit to get us moving. There we go. I think that's exactly where we stopped last time, too. There's like a flat spot on the track or something. Okay. To get stopped here again. Almost. Almost. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, are we going to get there? We're not going to get there. All right. One more. One more little push here. Let's go like this. There we go. There. That's beautiful. All right, so let's hook this in. All right, all these brakes are on. Everybody's brakes are on, so we're going to bring the engines down. And then once we have the engines connected, we can start letting off the brakes on the downhill part of the train to let it dangle from the engines. So let's get these two hooked together too. Switch this. This needs to be switched. Go the other way. And then this is going to need a pin and hook or whatever thingy. Whoops. This is gonna need that. So let's let this one. We'll let the brakes off of this. There we go. All right. Let's go like this. Go. A little bit more. There we go. All right. And we'll hook these puppies together. There we go. And let's get some more firewood for this one. There we go. All right. So I think we are about ready to go. So let's again save. Slot 3. All right, let's do this. And we're going to tie these together. So let's go like this, open controls. And we're going to synchronize with other engines. And then we should be good. So let's go like this. We can turn off the sander. There we go. Awesome. And did we have a pin on the front? We did put a pin on the front, right? It's on there. I see it. See it right there. Right there. Okay. We just got to be careful about how hard we slam into this, right? Okay. We don't want to do that again. I think we actually have a pin on the back of the other thing, so we do need to stop short. So we'll have to do that before we get there. Because I totally did that when I came off of that one, didn't I? Yeah, see, there's like it's steeper and then it's not, and then it's steeper and then it's not. A little bit more. That tiny little handle is like the worst thing. Okay, yeah, let's take this one off. And we've got that one. All right, we are good to go. Let's do it. There we go. It's just there's a lot of mass on these engines. I don't want to push everything. It's kind of the idea is I don't want to be pushing this stuff down the hill with the engines. Looks like it'd be really nice if you could make finer adjustments on the brakes. 50%. 20 is not enough and 50 is too much, right? All right, let's put the brakes all the way on. Let's get this thing hooked in. Okay, and we should be all hooked together. Let's see. Let's go like this and open controls, and we should have everything. Yep, we've got everything hooked together. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to save again. Every 5 seconds, right? All right, we'll just save over this one because now that everything's hooked in, that's fine. All right, and what we can do is we can go into here and whoops, let's get our view set up here. I think maybe we could drive from the back one, huh? Maybe, because that's as far as we can go out. Let's go to the back. We'll stand on the back. There we go. And then there. Okay, so we want to open controls. Let's maybe do this with this one. We're going to open controls. All right, and then this one is controlled by Megatron. So we're going to go to the other. We're going to start at the early cars here. Let's see how many of these have brakes on them. Nope, just this one here. Okay. The other thing, you know what I should do before we get anywhere else, I need to double check these switches in case somebody came on and switched them or anything. Okay, no, it looks like we're good on the switches. All right, so we're good all the way over to the oil field, right? There we go. There, we can go all the way to the oil field if need be. All right, so let's get, wow. Zoomed out way too much there. Okay, so we'll get our little map here set up. Where is it? There we go. Okay, and we want that one first. Can we click on that and have it? No, it's not going to do it. Okay. All right. There's our first brakes. Okay, so we do that. They're gonna let go a little bit. We do that. They're gonna let go a little bit. Do that. I don't know if you can see that tiny little outline, 1 pixel outline on through the YouTube compression, but yeah, there's a tiny little red outline is disappearing. There we go. All right, now we're going to start dropping these, and we'll basically start dropping these until it starts moving, right? And we'll probably only need like 3 or 4 of these with brakes on them. Actually, we only have 2, it looks like. There we go. Is it really? There we go. It's starting to move now. All right, I'm curious to see what happens if we just take off all the brakes. Right? Just let her roll. Let's just let her roll. Let's see what happens. Where's your sense of adventure, right? I want to open the thing and see what the speed says on this. Max speed, current speed. Oh man, yeah, it's going faster than max speed. Although 16 is the actual max. Let's see if we have any kind of pile up going on down here. Nope, they're still going. Okay. Cool. Did you see that little thing? Yeah, the little flash. All right, let's just watch our cars and see what's going on here. I'm tempted to jump out and just do the fly mode on this. Be curious to see. What's our speed again? 16.8. Oh, man. 17. I don't know. We'll see. We've got to save, so we can... we have a save spot. So we can reload if need be. But I wanted to try this just for the fun of it. And see what happens. It looks like we're doing okay. It's 17.9, 17.8. It looks like it's topped out, though. It's not going up to like 30 or anything, you know. Our slope is limited. There's only so much slope here. I could probably put on a tiny bit of brake, but we'll do that if we need to. Let's just let it... we've had enough... right. We've had enough derails the last couple episodes that it's not like it's any major change of pace if we if we do have to reload and fix everything, right? But yeah, we'll try it this way first. I want to find the limits, right? Because once the new update comes out, we may not get the chance to do crazy stuff like this too. At least in such a sketchy way, right? That's cool. Yeah, see, now there's a flat spot here, which is cool. There's a flat spot here where it slows down. But then right after the flat spot, there's a sharp spot. So where it speeds up again. So that's the one concern, is there's like a sharp, really sharp drop where it goes between two peaks. It's like a 9 or 10% for just a tiny bit, like a car length. So we'll see if that's enough to cause a disaster or not. Yeah. No, it looks like it's doing okay. I'm trying to make it derail, right? Tempting Murphy. Yeah, it's going. I think, is this... No, we got a couple more curves to come around. Let me see. Let's check out the map. Let's go to the map. I'll show you. We'll zoom out on the map where we're at. Yeah, see, I think it's this bridge right here. Or right there. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it does. But it looks like it's still going okay. There we go. We can see our little... Can we zoom in like one level on the map? Like that? There we go. Will that do it? Yeah, see, that'll keep our cars on the map. Oh, this is cool. We're just coasting. We're just totally coasting down the hill. What is our speed right now? 18. 18.2. No, it seems to be at maximum speed, and I think those cars up front are now going down that hill. But see, they have to pull the coal cars down the hill in order to speed up, which they don't have the mass to do it. So once the coal cars hit that, that's where, if we go too fast, that'll be where it is. 18.4. Yeah, see. That's the spot right there. Crack the whip, right? 19.4. Oh, we seem to have survived that. Cool. I don't know, man. It's pretty scary. 19.1. I think we've gone past the fastest point. So as long as we don't have any big... as long as we don't have any big disasters, any big sharp turns or anything up ahead, we're fine. And I think the biggest concern is that very final corner. But we'll see. We'll see how it does. Because I don't want to hit the brakes now because there's actually a flat spot here. There's a spot where it levels off and even goes up a hill a little bit. So we're actually going to have to start pushing this at some point, I think. And it might be now. Yeah, see, our speed is dropping. So we're going to go with some regulator here. And try to keep our speed 13.1. I don't want to drop our speed too much. Because if I drop our speed too much, then we're going to end up trying to push those things around a corner when they're stopped. And that's a big problem. 11.4. I think it should level off at 11, right? Looks like our cars are still going around the corners. 11. Because that's the max speed on the Climax is 11, so I don't know if those two are... Basically, it can only push up to that one, and the other one can assist a little bit beyond that, but, you know, I think beyond 11, only the one engine is pushing. Did we just lose something? Yeah, we did. I think we lost some cars. Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright. We lost some cars. Let's hit the brakes. And let's go see what we got up here. What happened? No, that happened. Alright. Well, that's going to be a mess to clean up. We didn't make it all the way down, did we? But it wasn't the whatchamacallit, it was the pull here. I mean, it was the push up the hill. It wasn't the pull. So what we really needed was we needed to put the other thing on there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another engine and bring it down here and pull these out. Because we made it down the big hill. That's the big thing. We'll pull these out with a different engine. We'll bring the cook or whatever. And we'll pull these out and then clean this up. But I don't think I'm going to do that on your time. So we'll do that in the bonus episode. So that is going to be it for episode 50. We actually made it without reloading this time, right? Yeah, that's going to be it for episode 50. Join me in episode 51. And we'll see you then. Later.